it's me, Carla. Welcome to my new show called Carla Reviews a Book in Her Car. Tonight's piece of literature is called New Kids on the Block. And it has fabulous photos inside. First thing I noticed about this book is that it was $2.50. In Canada, it was $3.25. Sucks to fucking live in Canada. Actually, I take that back, because y'all ain't got Trump. Does not suck to be in Canada right now. Speaking of Trump, did y'all see that my husband Ronnie was down at the debates this past week? This man is convinced that his long-lost brother is Donald Trump. He said, I'm going to play pool with Darla and Lyle last week. Turns out he's down there trying to interview folks. I'm like, damn, Ronnie, he ain't your brother. And even if he was, why would you claim him? You know, he goes around grabbing people's cooters. Anyways, let's get back to the book. The book features an introduction, and then it has a chapter on each kid. It has in quote kid. Let's go back to Ronnie for a minute. There was a time when Ronnie thought that Bob Seger was his dad. And after I debunked that, then he gonna tell me a couple years later that John Scheider was his dad. I don't know if y'all remember John Scheider, but he played Bo Duke in the freaking Duke Boys. Many people don't know this about me, but as a 6-year-old child, I was convinced I was going to marry John Scheider. And the way I debunked this theory that Ronnie was John Scheider's son was by comparing their crotches. Now, as you can see in the two images I just presented, that can also be presented in a court of law, the two moose knuckles are so vastly different, there ain't no way they could be daddy and son. Debunked. Damn it, I'm sitting here worrying about damn Ronnie, thinking he's Trump's brother, that I forgot to do my damn book review. It says in every town the group visits, dozens to hundreds of fans get a hold of flight information to go to the airport. What? I didn't learn how to do that till I was an adult. And even then, you show up and they look like they want to fight you. I mean, we could find a hotel because they usually stayed where the venue was. And I call on the payphone, hey, can I have Joey McIntyre's room? Needless to say, I never got connected to nobody's room. Okay? That's how it was back in the day. You couldn't even get close to them unless you was cute. I'm tired, so I'm going to go home. But if you want a good book to read this book, okay? It says, be the first kid on your block to know the real story of the New Kids on the Block. Okay, so if you want the real story, get this book. I give this book 4 out of 4 stars. I give Ronnie thinking that the cooter grabbing Trump is his brother 0 stars. One final thought. Let's say that John Scheider really was Ronnie's dad. How do you think I'd feel finding out that I've been rubbing it out to my father-in-law all these years? We'd all be sitting around Thanksgiving and John would say, oh, why don't we watch an old episode of Dukes of Hazzard? And I do not know if I'd be able to rub one out in front of my father-in-law. I'm just saying. Okay?